Hello. So, I realized that I forgot to mention some things yesterday, and you all are probably going, seriously? You already talked for like 9 minutes and you forgot something? Yeah, you know what I forgot? I forgot to tell you what I had for lunch yesterday. I know you probably don't care, but I think it's awesome, so I'm going to tell you anyway. I had Scottish mussels in white wine and garlic sauce with new potatoes on the side. I can't even tell you. I'm pretty sure it's the best food I've ever had in my life. It was so good. I also forgot to tell you that last night they decided to try and get me to do a southern accent. The people I was hanging out with, and they found that incredibly amusing. Then I also found a random fact amongst them. They told me that Rihanna tried to shoot a music video in Scotland, apparently, and that a farmer that owned this huge, beautiful field agreed to let her do it until she showed up. And because her outfit was so skimpy, he told her to get off his land and that she wasn't allowed to do it anymore. So, random facts, cool stuff, right? Okay, so today is day 6. Yeah, all right. Today was Castle Day. What's up? It's so great. And Eileen, got me up this morning and was like, so, first castle I want to take you to, I mean, it's kind of in ruins. I don't know if you would want to see it. I just think this is funny. Of course, it's a castle. Of course I want to see it. I don't care if it's in ruins. Yeah. So we went into Walworth. Hang on. Names of these things. I just have a rough time. Warworth. Yeah. And beautiful castle, beautiful town. Um, Before we left, I had leftover pizza for breakfast, cold. Yeah, way to be an American. It was great. So Walkworth. The first thing we did was we went to a chocolatier. I don't know if any of you have seen Chocolat. Yeah, it was like that, but in real life. It was really great. Got some gifts, and I had hot chocolate there. It was the hot chocolate in Chocolat. It was the stuff that's like so thick. Okay, I got like this huge cup. It was like that big, about that tall. And I drank maybe this much of it and was pretty sure I was going to be sick the rest of the day because it's so rich, but it was so good. I had chocolate bread and it was great. Oh, so good. Um, and we went up to this beautiful castle, which there are pictures of, and I kind of ran around in that and actually saw one of the red phone booths like you always imagine are in Britain. Finally saw one of those. And the greatest thing was that all along this beautiful street, there were lots of places to let, to rent. So, Mom, I'm moving into, an apartment down the road from a castle, just look out my window, go for walks there every day. It's going to be great. So, figured you'd like to visit me there. So, yeah, feel free to do that. And then we were driving on our way to the next castle, and the weirdest thing came up on the right. Thought it was a field of sheep, but we're right along the coast. And you were starting to see the sea, as we're driving. It's a field of swans, just swans in this field. It was so strange, so beautiful, but it's just like, wait, that's not sheep. Are those swans? And we pulled over and we're like, yep, that's a field of swans. So that was interesting. Um, then I didn't take any pictures today. But going anywhere on these back roads is actually really hard to see anything, even though it's beautiful, because every single road is lined by hedges forever, and they're really well trimmed. I don't know who does this, but I commend you. Good job. We don't have that many hedges around where I am, and none of them are well trimmed. And these are out in the middle of nowhere, and they're everywhere. They're beautiful. Congratulations. Well done. And then we went to Bamberg Castle, which is pretty famous. If you see my pictures online, you'll see it. But however, it was cloudy and misty and rainy today because it's England. And apparently they have good days sometimes because someone took that photo. That's where I went today. Yeah. See? Beautiful, isn't it? Did not quite look like that today. It looked very gray. But still stunning nonetheless. This beautiful castle. Great things about this castle. One, still owned by a family. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, I own a castle. Huh. Not just the castle. The lady that's in charge of, giving tours and stuff was like, oh, This family also owns all of the land that you can see from here. Anything that you can see on a clear day from this castle belongs to them. I want to know if that's like the official boundaries, like from back in the day. This family that owns Bamberg Castle is thus entitled to any lands within their sight. I have no idea, but I'm just like, how cool is that? Do you have any grandchildren, that need to get married? I'm available. We can make this work. I want to be a princess. Um, Also, you're taking a tour of this castle, and I don't know, it ended kind of quickly. I was like, that's it. I mean, it's a castle. It should have taken longer. Reason is, it's because most of the castle you can't see because they rent it out for people to live in it. You can live in a castle. Welcome to England. What? How much money do those people have to make to live in a castle? Also, how awkward is that when you invite people over? Just walk through the museum. I'm the third door on the right that says private residence. That's me. Those places you can't go in, I live there. So just stop by anytime. The big castle up on the hill. So cool. So we played some games at the end, which were pretty fun. Ring on a stick. I got real good at that. Got it. My favorite, I think, was the last thing you could go in was the dungeon, which you could avoid. You didn't have to go through it. But you'll see my pictures. I walked in there and was like, oh, it really, they had like dummies with guts hanging out and like being tortured and bleeding to death on the ground. It's like, I can see why there's another option. Children, this would be great. There are pictures of that. You'll enjoy it. It was very vivid. Um, so again, it was beautiful. Really did love the castle. Really nice. But I was mad a bit at the end because it's this massive castle. But you literally can count on your hand. Like, it took me longer to get through Biltmore than this castle because so much of it is closed off. I want to know what they're hiding. I want to know what the secret is. You know what? I think that dungeon is actually just a picture of what's really going on there. Who knows? Who knows what secrets they could be hiding? I need to open up the rest of that castle, Bamber, to prove to us that nothing is going on. And for a decent length tour. Yeah. Then we went to a little place called the Copper Kettle, which apparently is one of the finest tea rooms in Europe. I think all of them say that. But I had smoked salmon and raspberry cranberry elderflower tea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so many flavors. It was delicious. Favorite part during the meal? Waiting for the food to come, sipping my tea, and I hear a slap. I mean, really loud from the kitchen, and one of the girls just goes, "You did not! You just fish slapped me! I can't believe you actually slapped me with a fish!" And then immediately, like the song from Spamalot started being sung in the kitchen. Fish, slap, slap it, and I died. I about fell out of my chair. I was laughing so hard. So happy that's a real thing. Fish slaps. No. It's great. Really, really fantastic. So after that, we drove back and I did a bit of shopping at kind of an equivalent of their Walmart here, but I bought lots of biscuits and cakes for my youth group next week. Guys, we're having tea and biscuits like I've been having every day here, and you all are going to have a great time. Super excited. Jolly Dodgers. That's happening. Turkish Delight. Got some. Gonna be great. Presents galore today. Yeah, y'all are gonna live some presents because I'm rocking them. Oh, and I mentioned yesterday that I got this amazing pipe. Here it is. Here it is. The reflection is really making it hard to see the texture of the wood. You can just sort of see the stamp there on the stem. That is silver. It just needs to be polished, and yeah, you can long stem. I'm not sticking this in my mouth because it hasn't been cleaned yet, but pretty sweet, right? You're welcome, Louie. Welcome. Good day. I am incredibly exhausted. Kind of fell asleep in the car on the way back. Uh, but it's been great. It's been freezing cold today and rained a lot. But I don't think it's supposed to get worse this weekend. But tomorrow I'm going to Durham. So that means Durham Cathedral. Ha ha ha! Yay! Durham Castle. Yay! Shopping. Yay! I'm so excited. And I finally figured out the money here, so we're doing well. Um, but keep you updated. Sad that I'm leaving soon. But actually, I kind of want to get back to my normal sleep schedule for a little while. If I'm not, consistently going to be living here, I kind of want my normal sleep schedule back. I'm so tired. But that was my day. Update you again tomorrow. Cheers.